welcome to another episode of the Golden Spear Homestead. Today, I'm going to be working on my shed, starting to get that built. Right now, I'm just waiting on my supplies to get delivered from Home Depot. And once they get here, we can get started. As you can see, we got our supplies got delivered for the shed. So once Augustine get it unloaded, then I'll get started. It's dropped off my supplies, and now it's time for me to get busy. Okay guys, like I said, check it out.
When I was young, just a boy, dreamed of falling in love with a girl like you. Through the years I thought I found you, but nothing would do. Now here we are. Ooh, I wanna grow old with you. Making my dreams come true. With you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you. When I was older looking hard, your love hit me hard. I didn't see you coming. Through the years you were doubting, you thought about running. Now here we are. Ooh, I wanna grow old with you. You're making my dreams come true. With you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you. I wanna grow old with you. Ooh, you're making my dreams come true. Ooh, with you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you. 'Cause I don't get old loving you.
Hey, what's going on? All right, so got my foundation for the most part done. It never fails when you come out, you try to plan and bring everything that you need, especially when you're off grid. But no, it's always something that doesn't play in your favor. So my nail gun that I brought to do all the framing with, the compressor that I have on my RV, it's a little small compressor. I thought it would have enough air pressure to run my nail gun, but it doesn't. So in the morning, I'm gonna have to go to the local hardware store and get me some nails, and I'm just gonna have to nail it. Ugh. Bugs. Was that a gnat? But yeah, I'm gonna have to nail it. Do it by hand, or I may find some screws. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of nailing it, get some screws and then we go from there. All right, that's gonna do it for today. I am gonna lay it down, and the good thing about doing videos, you can get to work just like that. Now we can go out and start working. Hey, good morning. All right. So, got a few things to do this morning. Like I was telling you last night, unfortunately, my nail gun didn't work. It's not working with the compressor that I got. So I got to go to an alternative way of getting this done this morning. What I want to do, the game plan for today, is to get the deck done. Hopefully I can get a couple walls, maybe get the walls up. See if I can get to at least getting all the framing done. Let's say that. And I can get all the framing done. Then I'll head back down and come back up next weekend with the family, and we'll finish this up. The game plan, we were gonna come up and kind of bang this out. But unfortunately, my wife wasn't feeling well. She wasn't up for the trip. And we had already ordered the supplies to come up and get delivered yesterday. So that's why I'm here, and I'm gonna try to knock out as much as I can and get as much done and set it up for next week to kind of finish it up. I'm one that a lot of times I'm like checklist oriented, and normally what that means for me is, if I have a project, I like to, keep going until it's completed. If it's putting in 15, 16 hours, and that's not the right way to do it. So I'm going to slow down this time because I want the shed to be done right. I'm going to slow down, take my time, make sure I do it right, and not be in a rush. All right. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far, and then we're going to head into town. I got to get some screws, and then we're going to stop by Lilo's for breakfast. So far, as you can see, I got my baseboards down and got them leveled with a little bit of, I believe it's called caliche, is the gravel that's underneath to get those leveled. And then I've got my floorboards cut. So they're cut. So all we have to do now is go get the screws and then come back and start putting this stuff together. And then I'll be able to kind of break this pile down a little bit more because I got to get to those bottom plywood boards and get the floor done. Can't wait to get to that point. All right. I just got done seeing Joe and Alan. They got me squared away with the right screws and right roofing material, nails that I need for the roof. So I'm all squared away there. Now we're gonna go just up the road and get my breakfast. Let's go. All right, so we got everything that we need. And now it's time to head back and get to work. But I just wanted to take a little bit of time and kind of I don't know, my little testimony, I guess. A lot of people, when me and my wife decided to move up here, were like, man, why you guys going to those small towns? You know, you're not afraid and you're not scared. And I walk with God, you know, so I fear nobody but God. So that's first. I'm not gonna never be afraid of anything, except for maybe pissing off my wife. But one thing I can tell you about this small town, I get more people willing to help, willing to have conversation, willing to extend a hand, just to make, you know, just saying a couple nice words to make you smile, you know. That's what I love about this small town. Everywhere you go, people wave. I love it. I love it. I can't wait till we're up here full time. You know, in the city, you get caught up with the craziness, the madness. You know, what party affiliation that you're in, or what's your job title, or you know, what's the latest and greatest. You know, who has a Peloton, and who's doing this, and who eats at this restaurant, and who drives this car. And it's just a bunch of stuff, you know. Out here, it's about the people. It's about the people. What God created, you know, the land and the people. And we get along, and I just wanted to put that out there, man. So if anybody's out there thinking about, you know, going against the grain and doing something that you never thought that you would do, or move it out, you know, like we did, and move it out to a small town, maybe you might be one of the only few ethnic groups in that town. I know we are, but I feel more welcomed here than I do in the city where I was born and raised. Well, not born, we're raised right now. So just wanted to share that. All right, we're getting back to the land, and we're gonna get to work this morning. All right, so there's my plans that I drew. And if I do like this and I go like that, I think I got it. This and that. So pretty pleased with myself, man. You know, I designed this on a computer, and when you start, this is like the first step, or the first, you know, phase of building the shed. And when you see what you drew turn it, you know, in life, your vision starting to take shape, it's a good feeling, man. All right, got a lot more work to do. Back to work I go. So I got everything, looks good. I got my strong ties in, and now all I got to do is redistribute this pile so I can get to my OSB board and put the deck down and screw that down, and then the deck will be done. Contemplating if I'm gonna try to do walls, or if I'm gonna let that be where I stop and come back and finish tomorrow, but it's still early, so who knows? You know how I am, right? Task oriented, gotta get it done. No. almost made another mistake. Gotta go parallel so I can have the center joist to tack it down. Side walls. Got two to make, so we're gonna get started on it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, on my design, I'm making quick changes. On my design, I have my sideboards going all the way from the back to the front. I think I want to change that up. I want my back wall and my front wall to run the full and not be cut short. So I'm going to start on the back wall first. It's real simple, easy. I can probably get that done real quick. Get that up. Then I'll start on my side wall. And then let my front wall be the last thing that I do. Got the wall up. Lunchtime. I'm gonna get it secured, sit in front of it in that little corner shade, and enjoy it. I know it ain't major, but this is big for me. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me on this trip. But I got a lot done. I'm not going to tell you how far I got, but I'm proud of myself. This should be good enough. I bought a little tarp. I'm going to put a tarp over the top of it, cover it up, cover up some of the other woods, because there is rain that's expected to be up here. But I want to clean up now, start cleaning up, putting stuff up, and then the next time up, we'll finish this old shed up. All right, guys, let's take a look.